So today I'm deep in the heart of the East Texas Piney Woods at the southern terminus of the 4C National Recreation Trail. This is the Radcliffe Recreation Area. Beautiful little lake here. And so I've been wanting to check out this trail for a long time. I do know that back in 2019, this trail, I believe, had to be closed due to damage incurred here. This is 3 years later in 2022. This is a trail I've been wanting to hike for many years, and I'm finally here to see it. It looks like around the Radcliffe Lake area there is a controlled burn taking place as we speak. I do see some other people here, so I assume it's okay. This is a fee area, so be sure to bring some cash to put in the little envelopes. Beautiful large pine trees here. Here's an example of one of the bridges that's no longer safe to cross, but you can go around it. Okay, so I'm probably about a mile into the trail now. Just to let you know, you need to follow the white markers for the 4C trail. Still seeing a lot of controlled burn activity, but nothing that makes me feel like my life's in danger. You just kind of have these isolated little pockets that are burning, smoking. So now splitting off the Tall Pines Trail, and we'll just be on the 4C from here on with the white markers. So unfortunately, it looks like I can't go any further than this. This is Highway 521, I believe, Forest Road 521. And so north of here right now, for 3 years, this trail has been closed. So part of the reason I'm so disappointed is this is supposed to be one of the premier hiking trails in Texas. There aren't very many really long hiking trails in the state. The Lone Star Hiking Trail to the south is nearly 100 miles long and offers an opportunity to backpack and camp at various points along that trail. There's another trail in East Texas, I believe it's called Trail Between the Lakes, over closer to the Louisiana border, that offers, I think it's on the order of, say, 26 miles. And then you have this one, the 4C hiking trail. So it's always a good idea to call ahead. I must admit I did not do my homework before coming out here. I just took it for granted that this trail would be open. I talked to a couple as I was walking back. They told me that they had called the National Forest Office and they were informed that the trail is officially closed. However, they were given a strong wink wink, nudge nudge, you can still hike it. And so I cannot confirm or deny exactly where I am on the trail right now. I would say the greatest hazard out here are the many bridges that really need to be repaired. Yeah, definitely not gonna cross this one. I don't think there's any better medicine for the soul than a nice, quiet walk in the woods. You'll find that your senses are heightened. Your sense of hearing, sight, smell, like nowhere else. There is no more beautiful region in the state in April than the East Texas Piney Woods. Starting around the town of Livingston and stretching to the north toward I-20, we have nice topography, rolling hills, and gorgeous forest for miles and miles. Just ahead on the right is a small lake appearing through the trees. Beautiful. So the 4C National Recreation Trail is roughly 20 miles in length one way, running from the Radcliffe Recreation Area north to the Natchez Bluff Campground. And that spot, I've been to it before, is one of the most beautiful in all of East Texas, overlooking the river valley below. I strongly encourage you to go there and either camp out or spend the afternoon. Well worth it. Small lake number 2 that I've seen along the trail. So I'm about 6.5 miles in right now, and I couldn't help but notice that there seems to be an overall increase in the amount of topography. There I see some big rocks down at the bottom of that small creek. There's actually a rocky cliff face on the right side here. Bridge closed. Look at that sandstone right there. Lovely little spot. So eventually you'll emerge in an area that has been extensively logged recently. But you'll see the occasional white marker on your left side to let you know that you're going in the right direction. So eventually you'll come to this road intersection. Just go to the left a short distance. Not so pretty anymore in this area. Let's see if I can find the next marker. So when you get to the open area, as you continue on, you'll see markers on the left, kind of following the tree line. But then eventually, you'll need to split off to the right. And you'll see these posts kind of in the middle of the open area that you'll need to follow. When you get to the other end, entering the forest again, you'll pick up a very faint trail with some pink ribbons on it. Continue to follow that, and then you'll finally hit a more obvious marker. But even now, this trail is in terrible condition overall. One thing as well, you will approach some of these old sort of rancher homes. And so I have to admit, I was worried that I was going to get chased by somebody's dog there for about a half mile or so. That's the last thing you want. I know how these country dogs are. They often tend to roam free. And that's the last thing you want to encounter after you've hiked about 10 miles. So somewhere around the 9 to 10 mile mark, the trail follows what appears to be an old levee as you approach the big Slough Wilderness area. Now I must say, between about mile 7 to mile 9, it is very difficult to follow the trail. You really got to keep your eyes open. Welcome to the big Slough Wilderness. It will be interesting to see what kind of shape the bridges are here, because you have to cross to get to the northern terminus of this trail. I don't think these bridges are going to be very passable. Yeah, I don't think I'm walking over that. Not in good shape at all, y'all. This old log's in better shape than the bridge. So once upon a time, there was a bridge that crossed right here. That's been washed out a long time ago. And just ahead, it looks like I do see another bridge. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, this one doesn't look like it's in much better shape. So this may be the end for me, y'all. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna walk across that. Okay, so I did go across it after all. Now I'm on the other side. I don't strongly recommend it, however. It is pretty shaky and probably only gonna get worse through time. So there's one more crossing over a bayou to get past in order to continue on to the north. And this bridge does not appear to be in good shape at all. So I think this is where I finally turn around. This bridge appears to go for a long distance up through there, and it's not in very good shape. So this is where I'm going to turn around and head back down to the south. Stopped by the big slough. So now that I've seen it with my own eyes, a tremendous amount of work is needed to get the 4C National Recreation Trail in good working condition again. I admire the hard-working people that drug the lumber out here all those years ago, built those bridges. Because I would say there's at least 20 bridges that need major repair. How to make that happen, I don't know. Take tremendous effort to get back here in these woods again.